All right, welcome back. Today we're going to design the user profile settings. This will contain notification menus, message, security, among others. So quickly we're going to duplicate this frame to the right. Okay, and select all these together. Hold down your shift key to make multiple selection and delete it. All right, double tap the frame, that is the profile image frame, and the text. Remove them from the frame and delete them. Select this frame and also delete it. All right, so here this is going to come up and this will also come up. So we change this to another text, so which is going to be edit profile. Okay, so you select it, Shift A to add auto layout. Then you come here and reduce the height to 8. Sorry, not the gap, the height here. So we give it stroke and corner radius to 10. Let's see what you have. Okay, make it 15. Take it to 20. That's better. Okay, so this background fill, we're going to change it to our global color. So let's go here and change it to this linear color. That is for the main profile, not the icon, sorry. So come here and change it to this linear so that we'll know the kind of colors we play around with. Okay, all right, next we're going to force for icons from our plugins. Then we're going to add all the icons we need for our work. Okay, so let's search for edit. See the one we're going to use. Let's go to feather icon, edit. So we make use of this, add it, take it and add it inside this frame to the left side of it and keep it there. Then we're going to update the color to height, this to height, everything here to height. This, the text also to alright, so this will come under the profile and keep it like this and make sure they are left aligned with respect to each other. And the spacing, we will take it to 10. So here we're going to delete this icon. Now before we proceed, we're going to add all the things we need. Okay, so let's go to phosphor icon, phosphor plugins, sorry, and add all the icons we need. So we will need settings icon, so we put this into the frame. So we need message. We'll add this into the frame. they added. Okay, notification, we'll add it to the frame. Help, we'll add it to the frame. Just select it, so you drag and drop. Appearance, we don't have appearance. So invite, let's say user. So we add this for invite and logout. We add this for logout. Then we'll go back to other plugins to get the ones we did not get. It's going to be the appearance. We didn't have appearance as well. Supposed to have it. Appearance is not available. Okay, that's fine. We can make use of this. I think we already had this. Let's search for eye instead. We should be able to get it. I want the icons to be uniform, so go back to our first icon and search for eye. So we use it for appearance. So we add this. All right, I think we got all the icons we made for us to do our work. So let's select them all together and update the color to that. Okay, so now we'll start one after the other. So what we're going to do, let me just bring them down. We'll be picking them one at a time. We'll make use of the one we want to use. Okay, so select them all and bring them down. So anyone we want to use, will bring it. So here we're going to select a frame and draw a frame here. A frame should be height 45. Now we're going to give a stroke, and the stroke should only be on top, and the color of the stroke should be height, and this will be taken down to, let's say, 10%. That's too faded. Let's take it 20 and bring it outside, please. So this is fine. So we'll start with the notification. So this notification is going to also enter inside a frame. So we'll take a frame of dimension 40 by 40 and give it background fill of that. Corner radius, let's make it 10. So this time our notification icon will now go inside the frame. Okay, you can scale it down. This is 32 by 32, so you scale it down to 20 by 20 and position it inside the middle of the inner frame like this. Then that's a bit smaller. Let's take it up to 25 and also align it properly. Then you change the appearance to our global color. Only the icon, please. Then this is better. So this will go inside this frame and keep it there. So this frame, let's make the height to 50. It's too close with the icon. So we'll have that. Now we'll take your text and write label for it. So this is going to be notification. So this will be aligned with the inner icon. Select the two and give the spacing to 10. Only the icon and the text, their horizontal spacing should be 10. So you select the icon and make sure that. So once you do that, you can now group them together. The icon and the text, horizontal spacing 10, group them together, then you align it to the center of the inner frame like this. So the inner frame, I'm still seeing it small. Okay, 60 is better. So select the two and also align them back to the middle of the inner frame. So you can group them together to do that, or just select the two, drag it gently until you achieve that. Alright, so we are done with the first one. Now this notification, I think we will need to temper with the, so we'll take it back to 16. I think we already have 16 from our font library. Yes, we do. This is it. But this time we're going to update this to bold. So all the text should be bold. 16 pixel. Alright, so duplicate that. Then this time we're going to update the text. So this is going to be message. Message. This time. Then we are going to replace the icon with message. So double tap inside, remove the frame of the icon, just delete it and drag in your message and put it inside the frame. Then come back here and update this to 25. Okay, and also align it to the center of the frame. Then update the color to also this. Alright, now select the frame of the message icon and the message and distribute their horizontal spacing 2 to 10 as well, and make sure they are centered aligned with respect to the inner frame. Alright, so here before we proceed, we need to have a notification count and that of the message count, right? This I don't think is 10. It's that shifted to 14, please. For 10 should be maintained across. So we're going to take a text with write 20. Okay, Shift plus A to add auto layout. Then come here and reduce the height. Let's take it down to 25. Then give it background fill and update the text color to that. Excuse me. Only the text color. Give it background fill. Then the text color, we're going to double tap inside. Give it this. Then this background fill should be our lights. Then give it corner radius of, let's say 15. What do you have? Alright, that's perfect. So this will serve as notification. And snap it towards the edge of this grid. Make sure it's centered aligned. Okay. And for the message too, we should have a duplicate of it inside the message. So select it hotkey, then you drag down to the message frame and keep it there. So here you can also update the number to another number. Let's say this time is 10. So we are done with the second frame. Alright. You can see the padding is like too close. What should we do? We should add padding, right? Or we should just increase the height. So let's make it 70 and also change this to 70 so that the gap will be a bit bigger. So once you temper with that, you're also going to go back there, select the 3 and distribute them to the center of the frame. So this one to the same thing. center of the frame. Okay, so I think it's better now. So gradually we are moving. So next we Alt key duplicate this. Okay, now this time we don't need count. We'll delete the count and update here to help. So this will come here inside the frame. So select the message frame, delete it and replace it with this, and also take it down to 25 as well. Then the color as well, you revert it back to that. Is it not working? Okay, sorry. Only the icon, and change the color to that. Then align it to the center of the frame. Then this is going to be updated to help. Okay, select the two together and distribute the horizontal spacing to 10 as well. Alright, so here the stroke we have tempered with color. I'm going to revert it back and take it down to, what percentage was this? 20. So this should be 20 as well. Alright, we move on. Let me select all these, bring them down. The G icon has gone out of each frame. I want everything to be in the frame so that when we are resizing it, it remains the same across. So, excuse me, no wonder you are not moving together. You are outside the frame. Okay, so I'm going to select them all, take them down. Then we'll make a duplicate of the last frame down. So this time it's going to be the next one is get the appearance. So we'll delete this inner icon, double tap the inner icon and delete it. Then I'm going to change it to appearance, reduce the size to 25 as well, and also update the opacity, the color to that, and align it to the center of the frame. And this time is going to be appearance. Okay, select the two together and distribute their horizontal spacing to 10 as well, and make sure they are centered, aligned with respect to the frame. Alt key drag down to make another duplicate. So this time it's going to be invite. So we take invite and replace it with the eye icon, drag it inside and change the dimension to 25 and the opacity, the color to this as well. Align it to the center of the frame and change this to invite frame. So select the two and distribute their horizontal spacing to 10 as well. Okay, so this will go up. We are not going to add this to be under here, so we are coming back there. So let's just keep it there temporarily before Command B. Now duplicate the last frame and write logout. Okay, then here we are also going to replace this with logout. So select the inner frame of the icon, delete it and replace it with logout, and also reduce it to 25 by 25 and align it properly to the center of the inner frame. Now this time we're going to change the fill of the logout to our global color, which is going to be the red. Okay, so select this and this, then make it 10 as well. Alright, so we are done with all that. Let me see the colors we have here. This true color should be 100%. So now I'm going to select them together, then align them properly. Then we're going to tidy them up. So here we don't need any spacing in between. So we have that. Then the horizontal spacing to 0, and then snap together. So we should have something like this. Okay. So here what we're going to do next is to come up here and edit this profile to profile settings. Then select the frame and the profile text and make it 10 as well, the horizontal spacing, align them properly, update the text color to height. I think that is okay. Then you can group them together. So now here, select this, group them together. Then with this list here, this list we have, we're going to select them together and group them together and make sure they are aligned to the center of the frame. Now select this frame and this group together and the spacing here to 30, so that there will be space in between the user profile and this. So let's quickly see the preview of what we have. So we should have something like this. So moreover, we're going to adjust something. So what we're going to do is select this, select this, select this, and bring them down a bit. Can leave the vertical spacing so that up a bit. I think it's okay like that. All right. So good. So next we're going to add a side frame here that will enable the user to open the navigation and close it. Okay. So let's take our frame of height like this. I'm going to close this preview so that it will not disturb you. So let's take a frame of 580 and you give it like the width should be 280. So give it corner radius of 25. Okay. So we're going to give it a shadow effect. Now here we go to our first icon and search for close. So add this to our frame. That's going to be this frame here. Okay. So let's select this frame. That's going to be the sidebar, side frame. So this close button is going to be our global color. We're also going to add a placeholder text close. All right. So we're going to take it up there. Select the two and align them together. Moreover, this icon is big. Let's take it to 25 as well. Select the two together. Align them properly. And the vertical spacing reduces to 5. Then you can group them together. So let's turn on the grid as a 4-column count so that our positions somewhere around there. I think that's perfect. Now we'll go back to our assets and add our home menu component. Then there, come here, we look for it, and this is it. Then we'll add the instance into this frame. Then you switch to your scale tool and scale it to the size of this frame. Okay. And bring it down like this and leave it like that. Alright, I think we're done with this part. So next, this frame, let's switch back to our move tool. This frame is supposed to go inside this frame. Alright, then this part should just show like this. This is how you're going to position it. And let's take it up. Aha, so it should be positioned like this. So this is going to be profile settings. Okay, so now we'll take it up and keep it there. Alright, so what you're going to do now is to select these two frames together and move them to the right. Okay, so now we're going to do the prototype, but before the prototype we need to add one more screen here. So select this and add it here. Just duplicate it. That is the first frame. Then we want to insert you. If user tap on this form field, there should be a screen that will appear as if they are typing. So go to our assets under iOS 18 library and search for keyboard. Then we can add this into this frame. So select the instance, add it to this frame. Make sure it's inside the frame and snap it like that. Okay, so I think we're done. So now we can connect the prototype, right? So what we want to do now, we switch back to our prototype. If user tap on name here, name, any of the form field here, it should be directed there as if they are typing. And if they tap on the letters, any form, they should anywhere around the keyboard, they should be directed there as if they are filling the information. Okay, and once they click on confirm, they should be directed to this place. Alright, so now what you are going to do is to add navigation between this profile setting and the main profile, right? So if user tap on this profile, they should be directed here. Okay, then if user tap this close frame, it should be directed back to this frame. So now let's come back to this profile. We're going to add some animation. Instead of this instant, we move it to sliding. Then the direction should be that. Similarly, this close, we also change the animation to sliding, and the direction should be the other way around. Okay, so let's take the quick preview of the prototype. Here I select this instance, this home status icon, and update the color to white. So now let's start the prototype from the first screen and go through. So if I tap here, excuse me, supposed to work, or is a problem? Let's do that again. Preview. So if I tap here, you should be able to navigate here. So it's not working. Let's quickly see what the problem is. So from here, let's navigate to our prototype. What happened if I tap on tab? So navigate to here. Then from here, why the prototype didn't work? What was the problem? Let's see what we have on tab. navigate to user profile. Yes, instant and all that. So I think it's a kind of network issue. Let's restart again. So if I click here, should navigate. Okay. Let's see what the problem is. Let me select here and make sure the keyboard is inside. That's what happened. The keyboard is not inside the frame. So let's switch back to the design and make sure this keyboard is inside the second frame. Can play around with it. No, it's still not there. Let me select these two together and move them away so that I'll be able to have space to do this. Let's drag it gently and put it inside the frame. Okay, now it's there. So snap it to the bottom. And align it to the center of the frame. Take it down like this. Alright, so I think we are good now. So let's go back and restart our prototype. I'm going to select all of them together. Distribute the other spacing. So now if you restart the prototype, everything should work smoothly. So if user type here, the keyboard shows. If tap typing, they are here. If they submit, they are now here. So they can now navigate between the profile and that. You can see how it works. Alright, congratulations, we are done with this section. In the next lesson, we'll continue with the other screens. See you there.